So for the CMAS assessment, we also looked at reliability and the reliability of the assessment, and we saw that there were some biases in the graders because those scorers were they had to hold a bachelor's degree or higher in mathematics, English, education, or another related field. And 75% of those scorers had previous teaching experience. These demographics in the graders show that it is heavily skewed towards the white middle class. And there's also some inter-rater reliability, but there is an explicit rubric that guides grading, and they do a blind calibration so that graders must be at least 70% accurate grading random pre-scored samples. One of the other things we saw, there was some cultural and linguistic bias. Some of the math and science questions are lengthy and complex, and some of the questions and answers seem, they use wording like most likely, where some of the sample answers, there could be a couple of them that sound right. So the science questions also actually help some CLD learners because these questions involve simulations. Since they are on the computer, they're pretty accessible. Some of the modifications that we are recommending for CMAS is to include sentence stems and graphic organizers to help CLD learners focus on core questions and the actual content and not just the language component of the questions. And also adding culturally relevant questions that address more than just the white middle class, as well as questions that aren't designed to just confuse students. Another modification is proctoring environments that are more proximal to classroom learning so that students can ask for clarification if they need to. So here's just our references and some of the figures that we used for this analysis and some sample questions. So that's it.